It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
But if I could go back and not have to face some of the bad hurt that I went through, yeah, I would have probably saved myself.
I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
In the midst of a whirlwind of headlines, Hailey Bieber is finally speaking out about the troubling allegations involving Sean Diddy Combs and their impact on her husband, Justin. As they navigate new parenthood with their adorable baby boy, Jack, Hailey's concerns are growing, especially given Justin's sensitive nature. She's deeply worried about his mental health as the weight of the situation takes its toll on him. Hailey has always been fiercely protective of Justin, and with everything that's unfolding, she's feeling the pressure even more. As a supportive partner, she's trying to balance her own feelings, while ensuring he has the strength he needs during this tough time. Let's explore what Hailey has to say and how she's coping with these challenges as they both work to safeguard their family's well-being. With the legal turmoil swirling around Diddy, Hailey is understandably worried for Justin's well-being. The stress of the situation has been weighing heavily on him, and as a new mom, Hailey is doing her best to support him while also caring for their newborn. It's a lot for any new mother to handle, especially when the pressure of the public eye is added to the mix. As she balances her love for Justin with the joys and struggles of motherhood, you can really feel the weight of her concern. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. Initially, things didn't start out so well for Justin as the allegations against Diddy began to surface. Sources close to him revealed that he was really freaked out by the whole situation. Instead of his usual upbeat self, Justin seemed withdrawn, skipping out on social gatherings and avoiding any late-night outings. Friends and family were genuinely concerned, noticing that he wasn't eating or drinking much, which is definitely out of character for him. Amidst all this chaos, Justin didn't issue any statements or try to address the situation publicly, which only heightened everyone's worries. His silence spoke volumes, leaving fans and loved ones anxious about his mental state. It was clear that the weight of the allegations and their potential impact on his life was weighing heavily on him, and those around him were left feeling helpless as they watched him struggle in silence. While there's no concrete evidence that Justin wrote a song detailing alleged abuse at Diddy's parties, he has opened up about his vulnerability as a child in the entertainment industry. In a clip from a 2020 interview that's been making the rounds alongside the Diddy footage, Justin tearfully expressed his desire to protect Billie Eilish, who also began her music career at just 13. He shared with Zane Lowe, "It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry, and not knowing where to turn, and everyone telling me they love me but turning their back on you in a second. I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody," he said. And we know he meant is because he spent a lot of time with Puff. It seems that Justin Bieber and Diddy had spent enough time together for Justin to be deeply shaken by the news of Diddy's federal trafficking indictment. Following Diddy's arrest, the Daily Mail reported that Bieber is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he has shut off.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
As the reports continue, it's become clear that Justin feels increasingly isolated, with one update claiming he feels like there is no one he can talk to and is sailing these waters alone. Despite this turmoil, sources have said that Bieber is aware of the situation, but wants to focus on being a great dad and husband. Since the arrival of his baby boy, he's been described as living in a happy bubble, trying to shield himself from the surrounding chaos. However, another source speaking to Us Weekly painted a different picture, stating that Bieber is completely disgusted by the situation and wants nothing to do with it. The ongoing scandal is undoubtedly putting him in a hard place mentally right now. While if this was going on, Hailey tried to keep him grounded, and they didn't come out in public much. but that's over. Though Justin Bieber is reportedly having a tough time processing the scandal involving his former pal Sean Diddy Combs, he was right by his wife Hailey Bieber's side during her recent road party. On the evening of Wednesday, October 23rd, Hailey hosted a celebration at the Los Angeles eatery Funk for the debut of her skincare line's highly anticipated Barrier Buttercream. Even amidst his personal struggles, Justin's presence at the event highlighted his commitment to supporting Hailey as she celebrated this exciting milestone. Justin Bieber appeared vulnerable and showed signs of wanting to hide during a recent date night with his wife, Hailey Bieber, according to a body language expert. The couple stepped out in Beverly Hills for the launch of Hailey's skincare brand, Rhode Skin, and its latest product, Barrier Butter, on Wednesday. Hailey looked stylish in a chic gray suit, complemented by a white shirt and a striking red tie, exuding confidence and elegance. In contrast, Justin walked behind her, opting for a shirtless look under an open tan plaid shirt and pulling a hat down over his face, which seemed to signal a desire to retreat from the spotlight. Speaking exclusively to the Mirror US, body language expert Judy James noted that Justin's demeanor suggested he didn't feel as confident as Hailey. She explained, "Bieber's body language exudes an air of vulnerability and a subliminal desire to hide here." She said, "This is not a huge change for the star, as he has tended to walk behind his wife with his head lowered in the past, looking much less sociable and confident than her. But here, that contrast between traits seems enormous." Hailey wears an exaggeration of the 80s boardroom power dressing suit with wide, sharp shoulders and a tie giving off vibes of status and control. Her severe hairstyle gleams and her chin is raised and her head cocked in an expression of confidence and strength. In contrast, James said, "Justin walks behind with his hat brim pulled down to hide his face. In another photo, that brim looks even more curled down as though he might have pulled at it. And while he might be going through all that, the couple is trying to put up a strong front." Amidst reports of Justin Bieber feeling terrified due to the ongoing scandal involving Sean Diddy Combs, the Canadian singer took a moment to show his appreciation for his wife, Hailey Bieber, with a sweet surprise. In the midst of the chaos, Hailey shared on her Instagram stories how grateful she felt after Justin gifted her a lovely green plant for no reason. In her post, the 27-year-old model showcased a picture of the plant, which was nestled in a teal pot and soaking up the sunlight on a table next to a roll of tape. "Justin Bieber bought me a plant for no reason," she captioned the photo, adding a crying emoji to express her emotions. "It's the little things," she wrote. Now, he's not saying anything about his time with Puff, but we don't think he's gonna say anything ever. Resurfaced interviews have only heightened suspicions about Justin and Diddy, especially a memorable late-night talk show appearance from 2011. In that segment, the mogul made a curious comment, saying Justin knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television. This remark has sparked a lot of speculation, with some people even suggesting that Diddy might have blackmailed Justin to keep him quiet about their past. It's pretty wild to think about, right? The way Diddy said it definitely raises eyebrows and makes you wonder what really went on behind the scenes. As these old clips make the rounds again, they're igniting fresh conversations about their friendship and the unsettling dynamics at play, especially with the current allegations hanging over Diddy. It's a complicated situation, and you can't help but feel for Justin as he navigates it all. We all know that Diddy has a reputation for secretly recording people, which adds an unsettling layer to the whole situation with Justin. This reputation makes you wonder, could he have anything on Bieber too? Given their history, it's hard not to speculate about the dynamics of their relationship. The idea that Diddy might possess incriminating recordings or information raises serious concerns. If he has a history of using these tactics, could he have leveraged that influence over Justin at some point? It's a chilling thought, especially considering the intense pressure that comes with being in the spotlight. But despite the drama and headlines, Justin is doing his best to focus on his and Hailey's bundle of joy. He's avoiding the Diddy situation at all costs to protect his family. An additional source shared, "Justin knows they won't ever get this time back, and he won't allow any of the Diddy news to impact these special moments." The same source added, "Hailey's fiercely committed to Justin and their marriage, but it's not an easy time for him right now, and she's his support system. So the strain on her is intense." Considering how Hailey has benefited from therapy in the past, she too is looking forward to the day when Justin decides to go to therapy. She feels that his potentially going to therapy might help him deal with this traumatizing experience. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.